Hello, and welcome to another Quick Tip Tuesday. Last week, I covered how to add tabs on your Facebook business page using custom apps. This week, I'm going to show you how to create a call to action on your Facebook business page using this tab here, as well as using your cover photo. Let's get started with the Create a Call to Action button. Click on this, and then this screen comes up, and you're allowed to choose different types of buttons depending on what you want the person to do. Book now, contact us, use app, play game, shop now, sign up, or watch video. It depends on what you would like the person to do when they come to your site and where you'd like them redirected. I'm going to use contact us. Now I'm going to type in my website with my contact page. For an ISO, it's going to a website, not an application. If you're redirecting someone to an actual app, then you would want to click on the APP for app. The same question for Android. Is the destination a website or an app? Click Create, and it's as simple as that. Now, when someone clicks on your call to action button on your Facebook business page, it will redirect them to the place that you had set it up to be. Now let's cover using your banner or cover photo as a call to action as well. In the past, Facebook allowed there to be a clickable link within the photo. What I mean by that is if someone was to click here, as it says, click here, they would be automatically redirected to whatever link this was connected to. That option no longer exists. However, you can still use it as a call to action, as photos draw people's attention quite often more than just words below. So what happens if I do click here? I'm simply redirected to the page that the picture is attached to. And in order for someone to actually get started and be directed to my contact page, they have to find that link within the description box. Now, for some people, when they do click here and they're not redirected off Facebook to a different site, they may be a bit confused and think that they didn't do something correctly or that this button is broken. So I'm going to show you how you can add to this photo to give one more direction so that they know that they are on the right path. Normally, when you create a cover photo for Facebook, it needs to be 851 pixels by 315 pixels. You can set this up in different applications such as Canva and PicMonkey, where they already have templates, or you can just go ahead and use the custom template. I'd like to make a very good point here. Don't forget that the way things show up on a desktop or laptop is going to look different than on a mobile site. So in other words, when someone looks at your Facebook page on a laptop or a desktop, it's not necessarily going to look the same on a mobile device. The reason why I point that out is because if you are creating your photograph and you're saying, contact us, and put a big arrow face pointing downward, or click on the like button and you have an arrow, these buttons aren't going to show up right here on a mobile device. So please be cognizant of that, as well as when you are using this as a call to action and you have your description box over on the right-hand side, that description box doesn't show up on the right-hand side on a mobile device. So if you've got arrows pointing to the right, sure, when they're on a laptop or a desktop, it will be apparent as to what's going on. but it's going to be a bit confusing when you're looking at your Facebook page from a mobile device. Let's take your photo one step further. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go into change cover and reposition it to show you what I've been hiding. See there how it's added to it, but you don't see it on this laptop or desktop. When I click here and it redirects me to the description page, now you see it's less confusing because they're told they're almost here. You just need to click on one of the links in the description box. Again, I'm not having any arrows pointing to the description box because on a mobile device, it's going to look different. The description box is actually below this photo. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here we are on a mobile device. And as you can see, the photograph for the cover photo is 851 by 315. But with the added part of the photo, this area is showing on the mobile device. So I left that blank so that it didn't look obscure or strange when they come to my home page. So here's the measurements for the added part of the photo. It's still 851, but now it's by 560. So again, that's why I left this whole large area blank, so that it doesn't show up on the home page on my mobile device. But yet I'm able to use the space up here to give more direction, and so that if someone clicks and gets to this description page, they're not confused and think that the link is broken. I hope you found this video useful. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you catch all upcoming tips and other videos. You can also connect with me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you're looking for transcription services, be sure to pop on over to my website, www.palmtranscriptionservices.com. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.